Hey, you! Yeah, you with the ears. I'm talking to you. Only I'm holding down the Z button in order to do so. From the depths of the sea of Pokemon spin-off titles comes one of exactly 2 games to utilize this device, a microphone adapter for the N64 that plugs into the 4th player slot. Unfortunately, it's also supposed to come with a mounting bracket to connect it to your controller, as well as a yellow windscreen on the end. Having neither, I've adapted the device into a lavalier mic by affixing it to my shirt. I spare no expense. Thus, I begin my journey, not to become the very best like no one ever was, but to get this Pikachu to bring me some bacon. Because if he can't do that, what good is he? Honestly.
Pika!
Alright, maybe I'm being too harsh on him. After all, he's a Pikachu and doesn't really grasp the intricacies of the English language. He can only understand a few phrases, which are highlighted in red wherever they're mentioned, and can be a bit dense sometimes. You'll often find yourself frustrated by his blazing idiocy, especially when he tries to eat charcoal or can't find a freaking carrot. That's right, Bulbasaur's picnic was ruined because you wouldn't leave the damn cabbage alone. We're not having sauerkraut, and I thought I told you to mug a Farfetch'd for the onion you needed, because that would be funnier. Anyway, you get to interact, in a manner of speaking, with Pikachu in various locales near Viridian Forest, which includes weird places like Ochre Forest and the Cobalt Coast, which only exist in this sub-reality, and its spiritual sequel, Pokemon Channel for the GameCube. Who knows, all these flavors of Pokemon have opened enough pocket dimensions as to make any cartographer try to drown himself in a sea full of 3-inch-high horsey.
Pikachu!
Alright, so it might not have set the world on fire back in its time, but playing it 13 years after its release, or in Pokemon terms, a target demographic's lifetime, it somehow manages to be quaint and adorable, even if you're being all postmodern and trying to ask Pikachu if he's just not a morning person, or if he wants coffee, or if he's seen any good films lately. You can only try to be not a kid so long when presented with this game, and then you slowly buy into it, as making that stew becomes really important to you, and you need to direct Pikachu through this field full of irrelevant cabbages and sweet potatoes and whatnot. And you may get frustrated, but then that's washed away by the thrill of success. You might as well just give in, because though the premise may be fairly simple and the size of the world rather limited, there are enough items to collect and tricks to teach that you'll be entranced for a while, until you just get fed up with the inaccuracies in the phoneme recognition and can't take it anymore. I said, Magneton, you are dense as a loaf of turkey roll. It's Electivire!
Pikachu!
Bah!